There's a knock on my door. I look through the peephole. It's Jenna. What do you want, Jenna?
$1 million in a private jet, but I'll settle for a conversation with you.
I'd give you $1 million never to speak to me again.
Come on, dude. Stop being a dick.
I can't help it. I was born with one.
This is pathetic, even by your standards.
I'm not interested in anything you have to say to me. Go away.
Wow, did you learn those sweet talking skills at charm school? Just open the door, dumbass.
Sorry. I didn't realize you were royalty. Let me get the red carpet. I open the front door. My jaw tightens and my teeth are clenched. I realize I'm going to have to resist the temptation to shout at Jenna today. This situation might be too much for me to bear. What? Jenna's eyes widen in surprise.
First of all, that tone is a no-no.
I've made it clear. I don't want a friendship with you anymore. Jenna's nostrils flare in anger. There's tension in the air.
Why is that? What did I do wrong?
I'm not getting into this.
You're not getting into what? What are we doing? Expand your words.
I've moved on. I suggest you move on too.
Are we not getting along because you heard another man's voice in my apartment? Is that what upsets you?
No, what upsets me is that you didn't invite me in to have a beer with the guy.
Funny.
I'm closing the door.
This is so silly. This whole fight is so childish. I would never.
I heard what I heard.
Yeah, but did you see what you think you heard? That's the question because I don't think you did.
You need to leave me alone.
If you're jealous, just say so. Don't act like a toddler who's lost his toy.
If I'm jealous, it's because you're playing with other toys.
You're ridiculous.
Thanks for the compliment. I'll add it to my resume. Jenna rolls her eyes. I'm closing the door now.
It sounds like you were jealous that I could be attracted to another man. Just admit it already.
I'm not jealous. I'm just disappointed that you had such terrible taste.
Just stop. This is so ridiculous.
No, it's Jenna-diculous. Jenna smiles. I'm not debating this any further.
You didn't make it clear.
What are you talking about now?
You never clarified that you liked me, so I can't see where I did anything wrong.
I didn't clarify that I like being kicked in the shins either, but that doesn't mean that it's not obvious. Jenna glares at me as I smile. I wish you all the best. I go to close the door.
You can't treat me like this. This isn't how friends behave towards each other.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'll treat you like the Queen of England from now on. Jenna turns red. She's a fuse about to blow. I don't think you should knock on my door again. Please, leave me alone. I try to close the door again, but Jenna stops it with her foot. She squares up to me.
We have to put up a united front.
For what?
We have to put up a united front for Lucio's graduation. We're both going. If we're fighting, it spoils his whole day.
I'd rather spoil his day than spend another minute with you.
Translation, please.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I was speaking English. Jenna grits her teeth. I'm not going anywhere with you.
This is so ridiculous. Why are you being so mean right now? It's not like you.
You know what they say, Jenna? Behind every mean comment is a bit of truth.
You know what? You can choose to end our friendship, but it doesn't mean I have to go along with your wishes.
There's nothing you can do to win me back. You've lost me, Jenna. Face facts.
So you think.
What are you up to?
That's for me to know and for you to find out. I'm about to torture you.
Great. Just what I always wanted. A personal Hannibal Lecter. With that, Jenna exits. She's furious with me. Jenna opens the door to me. You had no right to do what you did.
What are you talking about?
Play dumb with me, Jenna.
Is there a reason you're here? Because you're boring me to death right now.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not juggling flaming swords or riding in on a unicycle to entertain you.
What did I do?
You told Lucio I wasn't going to attend his graduation.
I told him that because you weren't.
I was going to tell him myself.
Oh, then, oops, sorry.
He was seconds away from crying when he heard I wasn't coming, so I had to tell him I was, to cheer him up.
Well, you caused this problem for yourself, so I don't see why you're trying to blame me.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just stating the fact that you're the root of all evil.
Maybe I am. So what?
You need to leave me alone.
I'm not the one who knocked on my door.
Fine, I'll leave. I go to exit.
By the way, I told Lucio we'd share the same car.
I stop walking. This is getting out of hand.
Well then, I recommend you start talking to me. Or else, Lucio might start asking awkward questions about why you're ignoring me.
Well, I recommend you start listening to me. It's a two-way street, you know. Jenna smiles. And by the way, we're not sharing the same Uber.
Oh no, not at all. But Lucio wasn't so excited when I told him you'd sit right beside him.
I bang my fist on the wall.
Temper.
Thanks for the advice, Dr. Phil. I'll be sure to write that down in my anger management journal. I take a second to cool down. Why the hell are you doing this?
Why are you throwing away our friendship over a misunderstanding?
There's no misunderstanding. I heard what I heard.
And once again, I ask you, did you see what you heard? The answer is no, you didn't.
Well, did you see what you're saying? Because it's making zero sense. Jenna shakes her head. Look, we're not sharing the same Uber.
We'll see about that.
Oh, you're crazy.
Maybe I am, but that's what makes me who I am. I'm 1 in a million, baby.
More like 1 in a million headaches. You're crazy. I walk off.
I'm only crazy because you make me act crazy. You turned me into this monster.
I didn't know I had the power to turn you into a Godzilla-sized monster. Good to know. Jenna rolls her eyes. Our Uber pulls up. I'm sitting next to Jenna. We've not said a word to each other, but it went unnoticed by Lucio and Marcy. Anyway, Lucio and Marcy get out of the Uber.
Guys, we won't be a sec.
Marcy nods and exits with Lucio.
I've thought about our situation, long and hard, and concluded that you were greener than the Incredible Hulk at a salad bar.
Funny. What was I envious of?
You were green-eyed at the fact that I could look at another man or think about sleeping with another man.
Okay, so what if I was? The Uber driver gets out of the cab.
Guys, I'm taking a smoke break.
So you admit you were jealous.
Yes.
Why didn't you make a move before?
Well, I was waiting for the right moment, but every time I thought I had it, you would say something so ridiculous I couldn't even remember my own name.
In my world, a man is someone who's able to take control of a situation.
Well, in my world, a man is someone who's able to take control of a TV remote. I was trying to build our friendship so it would lead to a relationship.
Well, just so you know, I did like you. I liked you a lot. You were a constant thought in my head. Wherever I went, you were there. I was so lost in you.
Really? I always thought that I was more of a background character in your life story.
Ha ha ha. Funny.
I roll my eyes.
Corey, you were like a loop of my favorite songs spinning in my head. I couldn't get the thought of you out of my mind.
And I repeat, you had a funny way of showing it to me.
Okay, now that I know you like me, we can build something between us. I'm ready for it. Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm always ready to dive in headfirst to a relationship with someone who's accused me of being jealous without any evidence.
Answer the question, dumbass.
What if a relationship is not something I want? What if I want to ignore you?
A relationship is what you want. I know you, crazy. I mean, Corey.
Jenna smiles. A relationship isn't what I want.
If it weren't, you wouldn't have been as upset about our misunderstanding as you are now.
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. You know, like a disappointed parent who found out their child lied about their report card.
Oh, so now I'm the Bart Simpson to your Homer?
You know what I mean.
It was a misunderstanding.
Once again, it wasn't a misunderstanding.
Keep telling yourself that.
Can you be faithful?
I've never cheated on a partner in my life. I've always been faithful.
Yeah, sure.
What does that mean?
It means what it meant.
Well, I'm confused. What do you mean? Do you think I'm lying about my cheating? Where's the lie? Tell me.
I'll leave it there. You were lying.
Okay, so from this position, you sound like you know something I'm not privy to.
Well, I know you're lying because you are. I know all about your history.
Okay, so tell me, where's the evidence to suggest I'm lying? Show it to me.
Does the name Stewart ring any bells?
Why are you bringing up my ex?
I need to go. I try to open the door, but Jenna grabs my arm to stop me from leaving. Finally, she forces me to stay put. Well, it's nice to know you care, but if you wanted to hold my hand, all you had to do was ask.
Why the hell are you bringing up Stuart's name? Did he say something?
He told me everything I need to know. With that, I open the car door and head towards the school doors. Jenna looks stunned. After a beat, she gets out of the car and follows me towards the school doors. She looks furious. The graduation was a success. Lucio received his certificate and will soon be headed to Harvard. I'm so proud of him. Lucio's been through a lot in his short life, so he deserves every bit of happiness that comes his way. Anyway, it's Jenna and me next to Marcy and Lucio. There's tension in the air. Everyone can feel it as an Uber pulls up in front of us.
Guys, you take this cab. Ori and I need to talk about something super important.
We're not entering into a discussion. I try to open the cab door, but Jenna elbows me in the stomach and I go down like a sack of potatoes. I knew you were strong-willed, but I didn't expect you to have such a killer right hook, too. Marcy and Lucio share a look and smile. They open the cab door and enter the cab. The cab pulls away. I get up.
So, what have you and Stuart been talking about? You clearly have a strong relationship with him, so spill.
Stuart told me you cheated on him.
Do you think I cheated on him?
He told me that you had an affair after affair. So, it's not true?
Wait, did you believe him?
Why would he lie to me?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe my ex wanted to destroy our friendship.
Right.
When did you even meet up with Stuart? I didn't think you ran in the same circles.
We don't. I was in the pub with my work colleagues. He saw me, so walked over.
I can't believe you trust him over me.
Why would he lie, Jenna?
Why? Because he's a cruel person.
And how is he cruel exactly?
Well, one, Stuart was controlling throughout our relationship.
Well, at least he's consistent.
Stuart often asked me to change my clothes when I wore something he felt was slutty. He checked my phone messages whenever I was out of the room.
Oh.
Stuart would also stop me from seeing my friends. I lost over 15 school friends because of him. My life was hell.
I didn't know any of that.
Of course you didn't. You were too busy letting the devil speak in your ear.
Was he the man you slept with? Was Stuart the man you slept with?
God, no, he's not my type. I prefer my man with a little less controlling behavior and a little more hair on their head.
Well, I guess you'll just have to settle with a man close to losing his hair. Jenna is close to ripping my throat out with her teeth. Come on, Jenna. You're breaking my heart. I was really hoping to get in on that love triangle action. Jenna shakes her head. So who was the man in your apartment?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Why not? It wasn't a woman, was it?
No, you don't want to know.
I need some clarification.
It would just make you look foolish, and I'd rather prevent that to stop this circus from getting even more out of control.
Who was the man you slept with?
There was no sleeping.
Oh, so there was just sex then.
There was no sex either.
Wait, what?
What does my dad do? What's his job?
He fixes furnaces.
And where is my furnace located?
It's located in your bedroom.
So, guess who was in my bedroom at that time? You should get it right about now.
My face falls. My face turns ghost-like. Oh my god. So not only did I jump to conclusions, but I also made things super awkward with your dad. This is officially the worst day of my life.
That's right, stupid.
I'm so sorry.
It's too late.
Please, let me make it up to you.
I'm sorry, Corey, but I'm fresh out of forgiveness today. You'll have to come back tomorrow and try again.
I grab Jenna's arm. She slaps my hand away. Please.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Come on, Jenna, I made a mistake.
Yeah, and it was a big one. Goodbye, Corey. I never want to see you again.
Jenna walks away as I look distraught. I knock on Jenna's door. She answers. I'm an idiot.
That's not news to me.
I should have told you I've liked you months ago, but I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I know. I'm slower than a sloth with a hangover.
More like a snail on Valium.
Jenna glares at me. I'm so sorry. I realize you won't forgive me immediately, but I want to earn your forgiveness. So, if you let me, I will. Jenna is silent. Look, I know you're upset, but I'm dying here. Please help me. Please.
I'm not a doctor, Corey. I can't perform miracles.
Well, you're no doctor, but you're certainly an expert in breaking hearts.
You acted like a child.
Yes, I know. I'm a man.
That's not an excuse.
I know.
You made me question what I did wrong all day, while you were cold and distant.
Once again, I am incredibly sorry.
A man capable of that behavior isn't capable of much else when it comes to entering a relationship.
Well, at least I'm good at opening jars and killing spiders, right?
Yeah. Too bad I don't need a jar opened or a spider killed right now. Corey, I really fucking like you. However, you hurt me severely.
I'm really not coming across well today.
With time, I thought our friendship would turn into love. I had high hopes for us.
Wow, it's like there's a noose around my neck. How long before I die? Jenna glares. What? That was a joke. I feel the same too. I know I could love you in time.
Right now, I need distance from you. I need space.
Oh, so what does that mean?
I'm going to Ohio for a week. My parents are celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary and want to see me.
Oh, so you're running away to the Buckeye State, just like LeBron did.
No, I'm running away to get away from you.
I smile, but Jenna's expression stays serious. You'll come back, right?
Right now, I don't know if I will. I might be back like Schwarzenegger in Terminator. Or I might stay gone.
Come on, Jenna. Of course you'll come back. This is where you belong.
I think space between us is vital.
Please don't give up on us now. We've come too far for you to throw in a towel.
You need to think too. With that, I hope our stars will be aligned so we can sort out our issues. That's the big hope.
You're right. We do need to think.
You can't call me or FaceTime me.
I won't. I promise.
I'll see you in a week with my decision.
Ah, the suspense will kill me. It's going to be like waiting for the final season of Game of Thrones all over again. So, if we were to do a coin flip, where would your decision land right now?
Oh, right in the middle of indecisiveness and uncertainty. My favorite place to be.
I hang my head. Jenna walks up to me and kisses me on the cheek.
If the universe wants us together, it'll do its job and get us together.
I really hope so.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Look after yourself. I walk to the door. I open it and exit. Two minutes later, I knocked on Jenna's door again. She answered. She has luggage next to her. I walked up to her and kissed her on the mouth. I give it my all. She doesn't kiss me back. After a beat, I end the kiss, and I wait for Jenna's response. Jenna kisses me. She shuts the front door and leads me to her bedroom. Wow, I'm so good at kissing that I can make you forget you're going to Ohio.
Don't jump the gun.
We close the bedroom door. I wake up in Jenna's bedroom. She's not in her bedroom. I get up from the bed. I put on my clothes. I walk around her apartment, looking for signs of where she's gone. But then I remember that she's gone to see her parents. Our lovemaking last night didn't mean a thing. This story could be about to collapse or rocket to the sky. I know that my relationship with Jenna is balanced on a tightrope. It could fall at any second. What will be the outcome of this story? God only knows. On this cliffhanger of events, we sound out.
The Apartment was voiced by Paranoia and Nelson Zapata-Correa. The show was written and directed by Joao Encida. If you enjoyed this episode, we kindly ask that you rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That Love Podcast is active on Twitter at That Love Pod and on Instagram and Facebook at That Love Podcast. And if you're interested in helping us expand the podcast, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/thatlovepodcast. Thank you for your support, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
In the alley, the scent is stronger, overpowering. As I watch, the overhead lamps flicker and wink out one by one. God damn it. No. The girl appears briefly under the last streetlight, the headphones snug against her ears, the Walkman clasped to her hip. She's oblivious as she walks, lost in her own world. Hey, stop! I need to talk to you! Then she's swallowed up by the darkness again. Helen, wait a second! It strikes her in the gloom so fast she barely has time to scream. She falls into the edge of the lamplight and lies there, bleeding, motionless. The man's skin is scaly, flaking, and there are patches of soot on his cheeks. He stares at me with eyes like midnight. Eyes that are devoid of remorse, devoid of humanity. He's one of them. I turn and run, and I don't look back.
The Road of Shadows, a new mystery and suspense audio drama by Mark R. Healy, creator of The Strata. Listen now at theroadofshadows.com.